Hi, this is Dan and I'll be showing you around WooCart. Let's log into the account. This is the dashboard, store dashboard. We have multiple stores in here, but before we go into that, let's first create a new store and see how our store really looks. So let's say my test store. Business location, we'll select United Kingdom. This will help us with the taxes configuration and localization options so that we don't need to do everything manually with WooCommerce. Store owner information, this is where I can add my company information if I'd like to see it posted on the contact form, privacy pages and so on. And the store configuration helps us actually define how we want the store to look. So we can add a blog or create a turnkey store which will add a full design and demo products, then add contact form, contact page with contact form, structure the homepage and so on. So it'll be more or less a fully built store that you can just add it for your purpose, remove the demo products, add your own and start selling. Let's create the store. Let's wait for this to finish, but in the meantime let me show you around this demo store. So let's start here. So store state, as long as your store is fine and working, it will show online. Errors, if there are any errors, it will show here. I'll show you how that looks on a problematic store. Versions, if something is out of date, it will show red, and then there's one login to store button. There's no need to save any kind of passwords into spreadsheets, which you really shouldn't do, but I know we all kind of do. Visits and orders and sales are all graphs, and when your store is online, this will show a really nice graph of how your store is doing. If we move on to settings, there's a very easy one-click disable store button that you can use. For example, if you have a non-paying customer, like if you're an agency and your client is not paying, you can easily disable their store with one click. Domain configuration comes here. I'll show you how this looks a bit later, and managing of DNS. Add-ons, currently just SendGrid transactional emails. This comes pre-configured, so there is no need for you to do anything regarding transactional emails. WooCart configures everything for you. Backups, we of course do daily backups, but here's the two really good features that we're really proud of. So this is plugin metrics. This will show all of your plugins, and it will also show memory usage of those plugins. Now this means that you will be able to see which plugins are slowing down your store. Now quite a few of our customers already noticed some add-ons to page builders and things like that can be really hard on resources and consequently can really slow down the store. So this will be a real game changer for optimizing speed on WooCommerce. Similarly goes for page metrics, which will list all of your subpages and the time it takes them to load, so that you will be able to quickly troubleshoot if there's any problems. This can especially affect if you have some kind of plugins that affect only specific subpages, like maybe some filtering, search, or checkout, and this can then help you out. WCLI, of course, available. And then another two amazing features, but let me show you where it actually has a problem. So we go under errors, and this will easily and simply show you all of the errors that the store is encountering, and this can be then very simply fixed by a developer or by yourself if you know how to do so. The traffic tab is this very similar thing. It shows you information about the traffic hitting your page. And another thing for resources is the server metrics that will show you both MySQL and web server metrics. And usually this, if you find a kind of a spike here, this usually means that there is an issue. Now let's see. So when the store is set, when the domain is set, you can actually also configure your DNS. So there's no need for any kind of third-party DNS provider, so you can manage all of your DNS records inside WooCart very simply on this tab. Now let's see what happened with our test store. As you can see, this was already installed. Let's first close this one, and now let's log into our new store. And we're logged in. The store is created. As I said, it's already configured to the UK localization. And yeah, it only took what was a minute or two to actually fully configure and install a WooCommerce store. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tour. Don't forget you can sign up for a free 7-day trial, and I hope to see you inside.